Hey everyone, it's Lisa Mears. Thanks for being here. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing the brand new Spellbinders Handmade Holidays Christmas Kit, and I'll be making some cards with this kit. This kit is jam-packed full of all kinds of fun goodies to make lots of Christmas cards. So if you want to get a head start on your Christmas cards and have everything you need to do that, this kit is definitely for you. If you're interested in this kit, I will have links down in the description box of this YouTube video for where you can purchase this kit, and I will have a coordinating blog post as well with up-close pictures of all of the cards that I make using this kit, and that link will also be down in the description box. So this card kit comes with 13 A2 size card bases and matching envelopes, and they are white. So an A2 size card base measures 4¼ by 5½ inches, and then it also comes with 12 5x7 card bases and matching envelopes. So if you like to make those bigger cards, this card kit does have those 5x7 card bases. All right, let's jump to the cardstock. You get a pretty nice size pack of 8½ by 11-inch colored cardstock with this kit. There's 18 pieces of cardstock in this card kit. You have 2 reds. There is a darker red, so 3 reds in total. You also have 2 sheets of the dark green. There's 1 sheet of the light blue. You have 2 sheets of the white, a sheet of black. There's a piece of craft color cardstock, and there are some pinks. You get a darker pink and 2 lighter pinks, plus a light cream. You also get some mirror cardstock, 2 sheets of the gold, and 2 sheets of the silver mirror cardstock. Now, if you need more of this cardstock, Spellbinders does sell this entire paper pack on their website as an individual purchase. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 6x6 paper pad. The 6x6 paper pad comes with 40 sheets. They are single-sided, and you get 2 of each design. There are also 6 foiled sheets in this paper pad. And when I say foiled sheets, it means that some of the sheets have some gold foiling on them, which are so pretty. For example, the ribbons on those candy canes are in gold foiling. This paper pad has a lot of the traditional Christmas colors in it, such as the red, green, and gold. There are Christmas trees, and there are Santa Clauses. There's also a lot of flowers in this paper pad. And if you're just interested in that paper pad, it can be purchased separately. Also included in the card kit are sentiment stickers. I love how large these sentiments are. There are also some cardstock stickers. There are some postage stamp designs, and then on the back are some cardstock sentiment stickers. There are 2 sheets of chipboard stickers. You have the front and back of this. You also get a stamp set with lots of different holiday sentiments. There's also a stamp there that you can color. There's a large pack of gemstones, and there are 2 large packs of die cut shapes. So here's one of the packs. I'll go ahead and pull these out, and I'll lay them on the table so you can see what's included. You do get 2 of each of these die cut shapes. So here is one of the packs. You can see there are some Christmas trees. There's also some sentiments in here. There's a reindeer, some more sentiments. There's lots of sentiments. There's also some tags in here. There's some bows. There's a nutcracker. There are some stars, a train, some presents, lots of different die cuts here that you can use on your cards. So here is the pack of die cut floral shapes. So these are all flowers. They are red, gold, green, so many to choose from. And I know that Spellbinders also sells this particular pack as a separate purchase if you wanted more of these flowers. You can see the gold foiling on some of these die cut pieces. It's so pretty. So lots of large flowers. There's some wreaths in here. There's pine cones and different greenery. So pretty. And the last two items that I want to show you is a pack of blue sequins, and then Spellbinders also included a pack of double-sided tape and some foam squares if you want to add dimension to your cards. So let's go ahead and make some cards. I am going to be using the Spellbinders Postage Edge Rectangle dies. I die cut a piece of solid green cardstock as well as a piece of the red pattern paper, and I'm layering those two pieces together. And then I have some of my die cut florals. I am bringing in 3 of those die cut floral shapes, and I'm going to group them in the top right hand corner of this card layer. After I glue those 3 leaves down to the top right, I'll add the bells on top. And then I'm going to add this gold and white striped rectangle to the bottom left corner of that red piece of cardstock. And then I'm going to add the word joy right above that. I'll add that layer to one of the A2 size white card bases that's included in the kit. And then I'll add a few of the gems to the front of the card. And that will complete my first card. For my next card, I cut out 2 ovals, one from the candy cane paper and one from the solid red cardstock, and I layered the ovals together. I also cut a piece of the plaid pattern paper to 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 and layered that onto a solid piece of red cardstock that measures 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. After layering the rectangles, I added the ovals to the top of the rectangles, and now I'm creating a little scene inside of the ovals. So I used one of the Christmas trees as well as the 3 presents, and I'm just putting the presents at the bottom of the tree. I'm also going to use some of the die cut shapes from the floral pack, so 2 pine cones and one of the holly leaves, and I'm also going to bring in one of the bows. I'm just going to put them at the top left corner of the oval just for a little bit of a decoration at the top left. For the sentiment, I'm using one from the cardstock stickers, and I was debating if I wanted to put it below the oval or right beneath the presents, and I ended up choosing to put it right beneath the presents. I just thought it looked better in my opinion. It made it look like the presents were sitting on top of that straight line from the sentiment. So I'll go ahead and add that to an A2 size white card base, and that will complete this second card. For my next card, I'll be using that same oval die that I used in the previous card, and I created 2 more ovals. I cut an oval out of the tree pattern paper and one out of just solid white cardstock. And the oval that I cut out of solid white cardstock, I'm just cutting a snowy hill at the bottom long side of that oval so that I can place it at the bottom of the oval that I cut out of the Christmas tree cardstock. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that piece that I cut out for the snowy hill at the bottom of the Christmas tree oval. And then I have 3 houses that I'm going to put on that oval. So I'll go ahead and add them to the oval. I'm just making a little scene here with the trees in the background and the snow on the ground with the houses. So here's what it looks like up close. And you can also see the gold foiling on those die cut shapes. The windows have that gold on them. It's so pretty. So next I have a few strips of pattern paper. I have the diagonal stripe paper that I cut to 3/4 inches by 4.5, and I'm just cutting a fishtail banner at the bottom. The easiest way that I found to do this is by just cutting with your scissors in the middle of the banner and then starting at the diagonal corner on each side and cutting towards that middle cut. And then I have this other red pattern paper that I cut to 3/4 inches by 4, and I'm cutting another fishtail banner at the bottom of that. I have a piece of solid red cardstock that I cut to 3/4 inches by 4 1/8, and that's going to go across the top of that snowy pattern paper. And the snowy pattern paper is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So I'll go ahead and glue the solid red cardstock towards the top. The oval will sit on top of that red strip, but before I add the oval, I'm going to add these fishtail banner strips off to the left side of that card. So I'm going to add the longer one first, and the top edge of the banner is going to be flush with the top edge of the snowy pattern paper. And then I'm going to overlap slightly the red banner, and then I'll add the oval. I'm going to add that layer to a piece of red cardstock. The red cardstock I cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches, and then I'm going to add the Merry Christmas puffy sentiment sticker at the bottom of the card. I'm adding the word Christmas first, and then I'll add the word Merry on top. And I don't want to forget that I in the word Christmas. I'm going to bring in some more of the floral die cut shapes and just add a few at the top left corner of that oval. I think that will be pretty to add some of the holly leaves with the berries as well as a gold bow. I'll add this to an A2 size white card base, and that will complete my card. For my next card, I have a piece of the pattern paper with the black words on it, and I cut that to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I'm adding a strip of the red and white plaid paper, and I cut that plaid paper to 2 inches by 5 3/8 inches. I also have a red strip, which is 1/4 inches by 5 3/8, and I added it on the left side of the red and white paper. And then I'm going to bring in some of the floral die cut shapes. So I'll go ahead and glue down the floral shapes. I also have a little banner up at the top right that has the number 25. I did glue that down so that the top edge of that banner is slightly off of the cardstock because I am going to cut that off so that it is straight against the top edge. I'm also going to bring in the gold reindeer and put that at the bottom of the floral arrangement, and I'm going to add a sentiment that says Merry Everything and Happy Always. I'm going to add that entire layer to a piece of the solid black cardstock, and I cut the black to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. I'm going to add a few of the gems from the card kit, and that will complete this card. For my next card, I have a piece of the gold mirror cardstock, and I cut that to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I did cut the center out just because I wanted to save some of that cardstock in case I want to use that for a future card. So I added that to a piece of the red cardstock that I cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then added the pattern paper with the gold diamond shapes on top, and that pattern paper is measured at 4 by 5 1/4 inches. Now I'm going to add a few of the floral die cut shapes to the left side of the card. I'm also going to be bringing in one of the tags, which I'll add to the middle of the floral die cuts. but I am going to tuck some of the gold leaves underneath just to close up some of that open space underneath that tag. I'm going to bring in the gold reindeer as well as the sentiment that says believe with the gold foiling for the letters. I will also be bringing in the chipboard pieces for the numbers 25. And then I'm going to add some of the gems onto that card front. I grabbed some twine from my stash. This is from the Pink and Main Twine collection. They have lots of different colors to choose from. I just used one of the pieces from the red and white twine, tied it in a bow, and added it with a glue dot to the opening of the tag. And now I'm adding that entire layer to an A2 size white card base. And that will complete this card. So I made a total of 5 cards with this kit, but you can make so many more because there's so many more goodies included in this card making kit. I hope I was able to give you some inspiration. I would love to hear if you had a favorite card. Just leave me a comment down below. And if you're interested in finding out more about my cards, you can find my coordinating blog post link in the description box below. And if you're interested in purchasing this kit, check the description box for product links. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day. Bye-bye.